Messi. And it's Kane. He's looking wide. Valverde. It's Camavinga. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. Messi in acres of space out wide. That's tidy. They get a throw in. Now it's Messi. Pings in across. Keeper's dealt with that. And that's an excellent interception. And this is Kane. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that is expertly dealt with. Kane! And he opts to go forward. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, that's clever. And that has been cleared. Robertson. Camavinga. Milan looking to pass their way through. Taken back almost at once. Looking for the run. And this is Kane. He is through here. Can he get it through? Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Abraham. Played into space. Saliba. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A corner it is then.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Surely now! He's done very well to get to that.
Saliba is offering a wry smile there.
Kane pinches it off him. Camavinga. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Camavinga. It's a really well-measured ball. That's good play. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Has been indicated.
Valverde. Now it's Kane. Saliba. Kane. It's Camavinga. Now he's got space here. And that pass isn't the best. Has a look and plays it forward. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Rose get the second half started. Now it's Kane. And he cuts out the supply. Caicedo. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga. Now it's Abraham. No luck with that dink over the top. That's a cute ball. Ah, he's given it away. And this is Kane. He's beaten the last man. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Messi. And this is Kane. Valverde. Out to the left it goes. Can he latch on to this? Nice interception, well timed. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now that's well seen too. Driving forward. Dink through. And this is Kane. Real chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. Camavinga. It's gone for a throw-in. And here's Kane. Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Kane. Milan finding their passes. Over to the left. Played back in. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
The attendance for this match was 98,004.
Son Heung-min. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Abraham picks it up out wide. Caicedo spots it and intercepts. Caught offside that time. He's not got that quite right. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That is good alertness. Tries to play it through. Camavinga. Valverde. And here's Messi. Oh, this is a great position. And Messi! You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Played out to the left flank. Robertson. Yokuslu cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Abraham. In with the challenge. Valverde. That's been cut out, well played. Messi bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Abraham. Searching pass he's played there. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Valverde. Robertson. Camavinga. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pass somewhat off target. Can he spark a counter here? Valverde. Camavinga makes the interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Robertson. Caicedo. Looking to play him in. Nicely worked. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Camavinga. Robertson. Camavinga. Valverde. Camavinga.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Kane. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. And that interception was most necessary. And it's Valverde. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Camavinga gets across to intercept that.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's looking to win it for them. Now that looks a decent ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Not the most accurate pass. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Please have your entry tickets at
So to
hand,
clarify, extra time will follow. So our quest to find the winner continues. Kane. Could be danger here.
Substitution in progress.
Zaire Emery, and this is Neymar. There's the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Robertson, spread it left. Casemiro promptly onto that, and that is that. Kane, and it's Robertson. Aims beyond the defence. Great ball if he can get there. Valverde, Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Neymar, Fernandes. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the counter is on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Lovely bit of skill. Here comes the cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great vision. Messi is wide. Shot a goal! And somehow he managed to miss it. He's got tall. And he gets rid in a hurry. Has a shot! Oh, should have put that away. Milan have their second corner now. Rose are looking to go forward now. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? That's really well cleared. Valverde. That has been cut short.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No joy this time.
There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Messi. Well, that has not gone well. Deftly away. Extra time reaches half-time.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen.
Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And here's Kane. Camavinga has created one goal already. Yokushlu. Now it's Neymar. Threads one in. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible. There's the header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Robertson. And that has been slung wide. No, that's been intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! Kane opts to play it back. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Kane. Spread neatly.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Son Heung-min looking to run onto it. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played out wide. Son Heung-min stood his ground strongly. Camavinga! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And it's Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, super find. Jimenez kept aware, and it is the final whistle and confirmation. We are headed for penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the
And
norm.
if you do have a chance today, please take some
It has
time
gone
out
the
to
full
give your support
distance
to our
and then
best
some.
stadium
It
fund.
will be decided by penalties. So this one to set the tone. 1-0.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
And stepping up, the skipper. Off the post!
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Milan are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. And he's put them 2 in front. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Milan with this chance to pull 2 clear. Oh, it's saved, pretty much straight at him.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target. Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Valverde is the 4th man to step forward for them. Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Alexander-Arnold comes up, their 4th taker.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
The margin of error is 0. And that has lifted the roof. Reims have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and metal, and they have made the grade.
Well, it's been such a long match.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
We are, of course, at the future Nou Camp. Given a new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better, and ever more beautiful. And already we're underway here. Milan shot a goal! Goal! Milan! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Reims finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Passing is crisp and sharp, nicely spread. Can he get it through? And that pass just didn't quite work. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. That has been slung wide. Van Dijk did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He has found the way through. Played into space. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's found the way through. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, Kane! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, no joy this time. Valverde. Robertson clears it away. Great vision. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Abraham! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Camavinga, and he's had it nicked away. Camavinga, passes coming off in quick succession here. Great ball if he can get there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. They get a throw in. Can he get on the end of this? Abraham gets into a good position. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Akanji with the clearance. Valverde. That has not gone well. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He's looking wide.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out wide.
Stade de Reims really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He was under real pressure there. Akanji. And they've got rid. Camavinga. Spread it left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a shade optimistic. And he's quick to get it clear again. Played back in.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He is through here. Valverde. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Messi. Looking for the run. Kane.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is out of play. And this is Kane. Kane! Robertson is there to clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Kane. It's a good ball out wide. Messi in acres of space out wide. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Pinches it off him. Kane. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Camavinga. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up. It's Kane! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And it's Messi. Messi has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Now it's Messi. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Valverde. Danger averted for now. Rose have it back and can go again. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Valverde. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Kane. Now, can they get him away? Valverde, he's shifting through the gears here. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Stade de Reims certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. Saliba. Has a look and plays it forward. Akanji. Messi tries to pass it through. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That looks a good ball through. Oh, what has happened here? It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Nicely intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Kane. Stood up well to him there. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Valverde. It's a promising position. Header! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Acá, 2 minutos de descuento.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Just the keep, Messi! Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Abraham! Jimenez. And we've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the action is back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kane, some resolute defending there. Looking to play him in. Pass is just off target. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Kane. Messi. Tries to thread one through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
In comes the corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this. Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's got away. In by Messi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No, it's come to nothing. That could spell trouble. Saliba. And it's Kane. And it's Messi. Camavinga. He's in plenty of space here. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Yokushlu.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Taken back almost at once. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Kane knocks it into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Messi, and he's been shifted off it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out to the right, Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. And a chance! Sticks it away! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
En el minuto 64, el dorsal 21.
Reims get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Camavinga. Reims have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
In towards the back stick. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Valverde. And it's Messi. Now it's Valverde. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. Son Heung-min is flagged offside. No, it's not getting there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Abraham. And here's Messi. Valverde. Oh, this looks sharp.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Kane.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
So, third corner of the game.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Kane. And here's Abraham. Jimenez does really well to win the ball there. Abraham! Donnarumma gets it away. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. And here's Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Valverde. Now it's Kane. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's managed to get free. And the ball is out of play. And this is Kane. Over to the left. Gets into some space. And this is Messi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Robertson, he won't be happy with that one. Not the most accurate pass. And he's picked out the run. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Son Heung-min. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That pass isn't the best. Can he finish?
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
It's a searching pass.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That has been cut short. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Somewhat off target. Valverde. Now it's Kane. And here's Messi. He's through now, is he? And Messi! Oh, it rattles the bar. That's really good defending.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Messi with the short one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Now, the Rasp never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever it
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients for a
today's match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Mendes cuts it out. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Koeman. He's got away. Marquinhos with a fine tackle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Threads one in, and this is Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. It's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 79.
Al Nassr making their first change very early on.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Brozovic. Mane. Gets into some space. Hoisted in. Corner. Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. In with the challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. He's going to be disappointed with that. Paris Saint-Germain still without a single shot on target. Oh, delightful ball. He's one-on-one! Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. João Neves, and the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Over to the left. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Martinez. Brozovic. Marquinhos, Nuno Mendes, and it's Ruiz. Now, can they get him away? Kvaratskhelia is in a really good position out wide, and it's Mendes. Mane, front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the keeper's ball. Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good spread. Almost half an hour in now. He won't be happy with that one. Mane.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Knocks it into space. He gets big. He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And here's Mane.
Mane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. Martinez. Brozovic. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to pass it through. Spread out to the left. Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the through ball. He has found the way through. And Mane! Fabian Ruiz. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kvaratskhelia. Cleared away. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Brozovic. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. João Neves. Looking for options for movement. Out to the right. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! He's getting it all right!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Al Nassr are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half.
And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Neves. Time and again they are repelled. Coman. He's picked his way through. There's the header! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well read, nice interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mendes spots it and intercepts. And here's Dembele. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Under an awful lot of pressure. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Dembele. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Doué.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Coman proves just a little bit too... A mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well played. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, it's Dembele. João Neves. Oh, super find. Doué.
The attendance for this match was 50,913.
And it's Doué. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Dembele. Doué. And the counter is on. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Neves. Looking to play him in. He's had it taken off him.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Kingsley Coleman. Number 23,
Martinez.
coming on the field. Number
Ball's
18.
out. It'll be a throw in
Number
again.
18.
Dembele. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Not the most accurate pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Cristiano Ronaldo! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
João Neves. And Mendes. Can he get it through? And here's Dembele. Doué. And the shot! It's in! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Number 14, coming on to
Vitinha, Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Kvaratskhelia, Fabian Ruiz, and the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Dembele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Coming on the field is number 19.
And he's forced to go back. That's a lovely, neat pass. 75 minutes played.
Al Nassr clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
João Neves receives it in a wide position. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. No, that's been intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Played out to the right. Engages and forces him off the ball. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's a key interception. Lobbed in behind. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's well spotted. Paris Saint-Germain are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. He can get that clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the pass is intercepted. It's a promising position. Gets a good foot in there. João Neves has created one goal already. Can he get away here? Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
4 added minutes
He
has been
expected
indicated.
better, and so did he. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's in plenty of space here. And he was alert to it. Time added on 4 minutes. That is good alertness. And he was quick to react. And it's Doué. Oh, looks a smashing ball. And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short. So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together.
Shapes to shoot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And claimed it back swiftly. Chance for a shot! Superb from Šeško! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche.
Oh, shooting chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. That ball looks a good one. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Arsenal take the lead. Mount showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bruno Fernandes. Quarter of an hour played. Now that's well seen too. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Mount. Looking for a runner. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Looking to play him in. Odegaard. It's a threatening ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's good play. Delivers with... Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Gabriel. Oh, decent chance! Oh, taken with style. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Havertz. Eze. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into...
And he shoots! And he's straight offside. Oh, this looks sharp. Eze. Pass somewhat off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Matheus Cunha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Matheus Cunha goes for a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's managed to get free. Zubimendi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Odegaard. Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! Off the post! That has not gone well. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško hops him off it and wins back the ball. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Bruno Fernandes. Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Saka. Arsenal finding their passes. Mount given the lift of his goal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rice. Eze is wide and looking to get onto this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. That's an imaginative pass. Spread neatly. Ball's gone out of play. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Gabriel. And we've reached half-time.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That looks a good ball through. Schlosser! They want to be quick to recover this. Searching pass is played there. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Saka, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Rice. Now it's Havertz. No, that's been intercepted. Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Looking for the run. He can run onto that. And he's intervened well there. He's a sharp little ball here. Rice. And it's Odegaard. Now it's Trossard. Oh, that's fabulous. Havertz. Lisandro Martinez gets it clear. Matheus Cunha.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He's found the way through. Fired deep towards the back post. Shoots! Zubimendi. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Havertz. He's away. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Saka. Havertz. Good ball, good take. Ødegaard. Lovely. Now then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
71,649.
Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, that was vital. Mount distributed tidily. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now, what about a counter-attack? Saka. Saliba. Now it's Trossard. Diogo Dalot. And Casemiro. Mount. Matheus Cunha. And it's Shaw. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Saka. Ødegaard. Now it's Trossard. Not the most accurate pass. Mount. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gets into some space. Saka. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. He's had it taken off him. Ødegaard. In with the challenge. Casemiro looking to penetrate opposition lines. Saka. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zubimendi. Chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Matheus Cunha really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Gets a good foot in there. Probing pass.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madueke.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, well measured. And he's gone looking for safety. And that is as far as they're going to go. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It is a corner, good chance.
Substitution.
Arsenal making another change here. Cleared without hesitation. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now he's got space here. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. Can he get it through? He's got away. Real chance. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Trossard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And he thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Matheus Cunha. And that's a good ball. Oh, good take. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Added time.
And he's there to belt it away. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Trossard. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
They were sent packing.
The
Thank
end
you
of the
everyone
game.
for your support today.
Reflections?
You were more
Well, you
than
can
just
never
a